Hi, I'm Kenneth. I'm a faculty member of the Department of Computer Science and Engineering in ENGG2990i. This is me, and in this video, I will go through the overview of the Computer Science module of the course. For the Computer Science module, we focus on building an Android application on the mobile phone to control the electronic components on the airship in order to control the speed and the direction of the airship. So here comes an overview of the computer science subsystem. We'll develop an Android application using MIT AppInvent, and we'll install it on Android OS. Using the Android app, we'll send Bluetooth commands to the Bluetooth module on Arduino board, which will control the Arduino MCU to control the speed of the motors on the airship. And this is how communication is being established. We're going to use the Android application that we developed using AppInvent to control the Arduino module using Bluetooth commands in order to control the speed of the motors on the airship. So what needs to be done? Basically, we will implement an Android app on the mobile to provide the user with an appropriate user interface that the user can use to control the airship. We'll use AppInvent UI components to create a useful UI. We will also interpret the user interaction into appropriate control commands to be issued to the airship. This includes setting up the motor control commands to control the speed of each motor on the airship. We will also issue commands to the airship by pairing the phone and the board, and also by establishing communication over Bluetooth. This is an illustration on how we can use a very simple Bluetooth controller to control two motors. And of course, in the computer science module, we will learn how to develop more sophisticated controllers. For example, using the orientation sensor on the mobile phone to control the airship.
Okay, now this is our hovercraft controller. Before we can use the controller, we have to pair the Android device with the hovercraft. Then once the pairing is done, we can use the list picker to pick the Bluetooth device that we want to use. If it's connected, then the list picker button will turn into blue color. Now we can use the left slider to control the left motor. If we pick a negative value, then the motor will run in reverse direction. We can stop the motors using the stop button. Then we can use the other slider to control the right motor. If we press on the full power button, then the motors will run at full speed.
In this course, we'll use a program called MIT AppInvent to create Android applications. MIT AppInvent is an innovative beginner's introduction to programming Android applications. So programming is normally done with lines of text, which we call them source code. It used to take hundreds or thousands of lines of source code to produce a program with interesting interface. Using AppInvent, the source code are molded in what we call puzzle blocks. The blocks need to be fitted in specific ways, so it's difficult to make mistakes. Imagine that you're using source code. It can be quite frustrating if you need to figure out your mistakes from millions of lines of source code. But now with AppInvent, you can easily create Android applications using puzzle blocks. AppInvent is currently in version 2 beta. It can be started and used within a browser. That means that it's going to work on any OS, including Microsoft Windows, Mac OS X, and also Linux. But it also means that you need stable internet connection to work on your projects. Supported browsers include Google Chrome, Firefox, and Apple Safari. Finally, if in doubt, try it out, because I'm sure that you will enjoy the course while you're developing the different components for the different modules in the course. Thank you.